Thanks for tuning in to Great Job, the improvised comedy podcast about the world of work. Each episode, an improviser talks about a job they've held, and then we improvise scenes based off what they've said. The jobs are real, but everything else is totally improvised and made up on the spot. Sound effects are added afterwards. I'm here with Shamus Maxwell.
Hello.
Yep, he's here. Katie Davison.
Present.
Yep. And Hayley McGee.
Come get it.
Nice. And who's going to talk? Katie,
Yeah,
you're
I'll
going to
go for
talk about a job you've had.
Yes. So when I was a teenager, the ages of, I believe it was my middle year of sixth form, the year after sixth form, and then the year after the first year of uni, I worked 3 glorious summers at a theme park. And the first year I worked in food and beverage, and I hated it so much. I hated it. I worked on the donut stand, and every night I'd have to come home and wash my hair. No joke, 3 times to get the smell out. I stank so badly. And it was this little hut. And then I thought, I'm never going to do food and beverage again. Hated that. I'm going to work in retail. That'd be so much better. And it wasn't. But it was that time of like the financial crash around then. So I was like, well, I have this job and I can go back to this job. So I'm going to carry on. And it was basically a thing in my town. My town is just known for this theme park. And so it meant that every kid you knew worked there as well. And there was a girl from my school who was a little bit of a joker. She was like, she was really nice. She was really fun. But like at school, she was so naughty and like would disrupt everything. And at work, she was my manager. So we're in the same year at school. I'm a massive nerd. She is like the class clown, and she's just bossing me around. So there were times when she would go into the back room and create little forts for herself. And then on the radio, she'd be like, Katie, can you come into my office? And so I'd go into the back room and she'd be like, nope, into the office. So I'd have to go into her little fort. And then she'd do these fake reviews. Obviously, she had zero power. She was just the person who was in charge rather than having any real responsibility. My very first day, this is like a real sad one, which, do you want to edit it out, maybe? My very first day, my like actual boss, I was like 16. I would have been 16, yeah. He was like, hey, I haven't had sex in such a long time.
Oh, my God.
You want to go out with me?
Oh, my God.
And that was my first day of my first ever job.
How old was he?
He was in his like mid-20s, probably.
And how old were you?
16.
Just awful.
And I was so naive and like, so it was like, yeah, not a nice bit. And then the reason I left eventually after these 3 years was because I was so like naive and innocent. My till was down slightly. I was like, that's it. I'm talking like pounds, like £3, let's say. I was like, right, that's it. They're going to fire me. I'm going to have to quit. I'm going to have to leave before they fire me because this could go to court. I thought, I want to avoid a messy court case. I've got my whole life ahead of me.
So, in conclusion, I would like you to invest. I'm sorry. I know I've been a bit stumbling through this pitch. I really believe in this company, and it's a donut stand because you can't get fresh donuts anywhere. You cannot get fresh donuts. I got fresh donuts at a car show once, and I was like, oh my God, this is incredible.
Nathan.
This is incredible.
Nathan.
That's literally the only time I've ever seen a donut stand was at that car show.
Right.
And that only happens once a year.
You've got me out of surgery. You've got me here in the hospital cafeteria. Okay? To tell me about...
Yeah, I'm very sorry about that.
Yeah, unfortunately, the surgeon was called away urgently during surgery. Your husband didn't make it. I'm so sorry. It's just... I know.
Hey guys, sorry. Can you settle an argument between me and my wife, right? When's the last time you had a deep fried donut?
It's honestly been years.
I'm really sorry.
It's been years, yeah?
Can you?
Years. When's the last time you had one?
I don't eat donut, and I'm
Right,
I'm
because
actually,
you can't get them. All right, okay,
Nathan.
thank you. That's all I need to know. All right, you carry on with whatever you're doing in here.
Can I just ask? It must have been a poor, small child in a car crash or something that she had to rush and save. And did the person that she had to rush and save, did they make it?
Sorry, just one more thing. Is a baked donut a real donut?
You know what?
The answer is no, by the way.
It's yes. The answer is yes.
Okay,
The answer is yes.
I'm delivering really bad news. I'm
A
actually.
donut is about a shape.
Donuts can be any shape, pretty much.
Can you let this woman grieve?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I will leave.
Dr. Swift was called away urgently. I can't divulge the reasons, but I can tell you that
Is a donut hole a donut? The one, the little thing that comes out the middle.
It's usually jam. In
Right.
Britain, in the UK, we would fill it with jam.
But you know the glazed, the round donuts. You know, there's a hole in the middle. They do that thing where they say that the dough from the hole is a donut. So I think that is a donut.
I don't care about donuts. I'm trying to. This woman.
You don't care about donuts.
This woman's lost her husband.
Yeah, well, I run a donut business. Thank you very much. So good day.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Did you say she'd lost her husband?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awful. I'm really sorry.
Thank you.
Was he insured?
Yeah.
What is that?
Because people, if I've got an investment opportunity. It's not a right time to talk about it.
No, it's
But
definitely not.
this is my
Let
card.
this woman grieve.
Thank you.
God.
Yeah.
Do you know, I honestly thought he might even just offer me a donut.
Would you like one?
Does he have a girlfriend, or is that why they shouldn't be doing
No,
this?
I think it's like just put it in a little bit. Sorry, are we talking about the same thing?
You started this.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to let you know the hot goss.
That is hot goss.
I just feel like if we're not going to be boinking anyone this summer, we should at least have the details of everybody else.
Why aren't we going to be boinking anyone this summer? I thought I'd be boinking someone this
I
summer.
thought I would be boinking someone too, but nobody comes over here.
Oh my God,
because we
it's-
smell like fucking grease.
It's late August. We don't have much of summer left. We've got to get on it.
Hey, how's it going?
Not now, Tim.
Tim, go. Tim, honestly, go to hell. Tim, go to HELLNOW. Honestly, like, Julia, I just think maybe Tim could be someone that you could boink.
What?
I'm just saying, like,
Why?
I'm just saying, it's like,
Sorry, do you have a problem with
no,
me?
do you know the parable where it's like, I'm in a house and it's filled with water, and then an elephant walks by and it's like, hey, what's going on? And you're like, I'm in a house filled with water, but really all the time you could have just got on the elephant's back. Do you know that parable? I might be misremembering it.
Thanks for coming on this date with me.
Yeah, I mean, Stacey said it would be a good idea, and I was like, fresh out of options. So
Are you guys ready to order?
I don't have much money. Can you pay?
yeah, we have the same job.
Yeah, but I spend mine. on resoling my shoes.
Yeah, there's a queue behind you guys. Yeah,
Yeah, she's gonna
can you
pay.
get on with it?
Could I please get a chicken sandwich and chips?
I'll have 2 of those and chips, and I want the extra milkshake. I'm gonna take a portion home for later.
Sorry, do you mind not like touching my clothes? It's just they get wet from your palm.
So, haven't been on a lot of dates, but I think this is going pretty well.
You've not asked me like any questions about myself.
I guess the thing I'm most into would be like martial arts, but mostly watching, not doing, because I got bad wrist.
Have you ever taken classes or?
No, I don't like people so much and the such like. Do you like Jean-Claude Van Damme? No?
I don't even know who that is.
Do you want to hang out at my parents? Hang out at my parents and we'll watch.
Oh my God, and then what happened when you went to his parents?
Oh, this is your room.
Yeah, it's pretty neato.
Oh my God, and then what happened when you went to his basement?
It's really damp.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And what's with all the snakes?
Yeah, well, you know what they say about snakes. You get one, you want to get them all.
I think that's Pokemon, isn't it?
Oh my God, and then what did he say when he orgasmed?
So I guess that's why they call me the Jean-Claude Van Damme's biggest fan. Hey, how are you doing? Awesome to see you at the same company as me. Haven't seen you since I was a high school joker.
It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you did well for yourself.
Yeah, I'm now managing this high street bank. Crazy!
Yeah.
The other day, somebody came in and was like, there's a problem with my account. So I totally farted in his face.
Really?
Yeah, I like to play pranks and whatnot. You know what I'm like.
No, yeah, I was surprised when I realized it was you.
Yeah. Anyway, do you want to go, why don't you check out this file? Why don't you go ahead and open up
Okay.
the file?
So just so you know, I don't have a lot of experience in banking, but I...
Oh, glitter bomb!
Oh I'm covered in glitter.
Yeah!
Okay.
Joe, your 4:30 is here.
Send her in.
Okay. Here she is.
Hello, dear.
Hey, Mrs. C, how are you?
Oh, not great since my beautiful Christopher died.
Oh, bummer. Hey, you know what I think usually makes things go real swell?
What?
A brewski! Heads up! Hup.
Ow, my wrist. I've got arthritis.
Yeah, well, my friend Tommy had arthritis. He still totally caught a gnarly surf wave.
Okay, could we move on to my financial planning now that I'm a widow? You know,
Oh.
Christopher used to manage all the finances, and I just don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, hey, I'll tell you what, Lewis. Why don't you tell her all about her accounts? Tell her about the new super special account we've got for widows.
So we have a new account for widows only.
Psych! We don't have a new account. I was totally ripping on your ass. Mrs. C, you totally fell for it. You believe Lewis when he's bumming you out with his widow account.
You know, I don't think this is okay. I'm sorry. I know I'm working for you, but this is not okay. What you're doing right now is not okay.
Don't make me sound the nerd, air horn.
This will be your last day at HSBC.
Oh my God.
Mrs. Cloud is one of our wealthiest investors, and she has moved all of her money to Barclays because of her session with you.
Oh, okay. I see how it is. I make a couple of jokes. I rip on the new guy who I went to college with, by the way, and then Mrs. C totally dobs on my ass.
Joe, I don't know what 1/3 of those words mean, and I don't care. I want your box of prank paraphernalia packed up and out the door.
Can we shake on it?
No, we will not be shaking hands. I can see that little buzzer in your palm.
Okay.
Okay,
Do you
Joe?
want to sit down?
Joe, we had fun once. Okay, we had a lot of fun at the company picnic. Okay, and that was fine. Okay, it was a beautiful night. I can't have you here because of one misjudged evening of, yes, I'll admit it, a lot of fun. Okay, there's no other word for it other than FUN. Okay, but
I think-
Joe,
I think-
Joe,
I think I love you.
I need you to take that back.
I ain't gonna take it back. I think I love you, and I think you're the only girl that I ever have feelings for.
Joe, we had one big night of FUN. Okay.
Can I read you my poem?
Joe, no. Joe, I need you to pack it up and I need you to leave. And Joe, I can't. Joe, I put that poem away. I can't. Okay.
Can I keep my surfboard here?
What made you want to work in a shampoo factory anyway?
Well, what made me want to work in a shampoo factory was this job that I am describing that I had as a youth, where I worked in a very greasy environment, and the smell would get in my hair, and I'd be like, oh my God. And then I would go home and I'd wash it once and still smell like grease. I wash it twice, still feel greasy, wash it 3 times, finally restored to balance. And that's when I became really interested in the pH balance of hair. I hope that answers your question.
That does answer my question. I'm glad that you talked. It's good to talk. For example, we could talk about where you get the hair from. Where do you get the hair?
Where does hair come from?
Not in general, but where do you? Let's say that you were lacking some hair one day at the factory, and you needed to get some more hair, and the delivery's not due for a while.
Is this because you're balding? Is this?
No, it's got nothing to do with me.
Okay.
I don't want any more.
Okay.
Anyone else's hair. Is that something you would be interested in, taking somebody else's hair without their permission?
My God, we've had another hair theft across the city. Somebody is going around and he's swiping hair.
This will not stop. He's taking shears. He sees a ponytail.
He's gone.
It's gone.
The press have labeled him the ponytail pontificator.
Well, he's not pontificating that much.
He's
These ponytails are going.
pretty terrible nickname, I think. Listen, you're my best officer on the whole squadron.
Oh, thank you.
I need the hair snatcher snatched.
What do you mean I'm off the case?
Listen, I'm got my eye on you, okay? I think I got a pretty good idea who the ponytail pontificator is, and I think I might just be looking at a guy who may or may not be so very dissimilar from him, a.k.a. you.
You think that he's similar to me?
I think you've been going around swiping ponytails. Listen, Kowalsis.
You've lost your fucking grip on reality. You're accusing your lead investigator of being the guy that's committing the crimes?
Yeah, you're goddamn right I am.
I'm taking this straight to the mayor.
What?
Excuse me. This is going to sound strange,
Oh.
but I'm the lead investigator on the guy that's taking people's hair without their permission. And my boss literally just, he replaced me. And then when I questioned that decision, he said he thought I was the guy that was doing the crimes. And I think, you know.
You think the mayor can help you with this?
Well, yeah, because he's the police
You know the
chief.
mayor is a figurehead position.
You got to open a primary school at 4:30.
I can't open anything.
You
Okay,
gotta- you
this
gotta
is a
snip-
figurehead position.
Yeah, you got to snip the ribbon again.
For crying out loud.
All right, so the mayor is a figurehead, all right? And she says, I'm in charge.
God
So you
damn it,
back off.
Kowalsis. You've tied this case up in so much goddamn red tape. Just like I knew you would. You've gone and got the administration on your side, and you've crossed every T and dotted every I. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I was being sarcastic.
And I took it literally, so
Yeah, you did.
I win.
You won nothing. Okay, you know what, Kowalsis? Fine. You want to be back on the streets? Then you get out there and you take the ponytail pontificator into this office right now.
I already have. Thank you. I just want to say thank you so much for the opportunity, because you know, I know it's when you're out of work, it's they say it's much easier to get a job when you have a job. Sorry,
Yeah, absolutely. It's
rambling,
tough.
but I really appreciate you giving me the opportunity.
Yeah, no, completely. We like to sort of take a chance on some
Yeah.
people who've got a good attitude and are ready to work.
I mean, the other thing is, I haven't had sex for a while. Do you want to go out with me?
No, I didn't need to know that.
Do you want to go out with me?
No.
Okay, that's fine. So just the job then. That's great.
No, we can't move forward. Actually, we can't go any further. I'm afraid. Considering that interaction we've just had.
What
So
do you mean by move forward?
you won't be taking the job with us.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Oh gosh, you don't know how excited we are to have you in. Because it's been a nightmare filling this role.
You want to talk about nightmares? My balls.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Oh, finally, we're so glad you're here.
So am I. And can I just say, My vagina has basically resealed itself, and I am just desperate to get plowed. Would you go out with me?
I don't know what we're doing wrong.
Excuse me, is this the place that the advert says job and sex?
This episode's performers were Shamus Maxwell, Hayley McGee, Katie Davison, and me, Freddie Sandilands, with thanks to Sessions, bringing the most exciting talent in food to your neighbourhood.